Wasabi gangsters, it's me, Chance Dillon, here to talk to you about books. Okay, we got actually a good amount to go through today. We're going to do a little TBR discussion towards the end of the reading portion, and then we'll get into the writing portion, which is really fun this week. Okay, I read Dust of Dreams. Well, I have one chapter left in Dust of Dreams, and boy, oh boy, chapter 23 in a Steven Erikson book is just like always going to hit. It's always going to slap. And it did. I got to be honest. I was slipping there for a minute. Not like I'm not going to finish the series. I'm not going to finish the book. Like that's obviously I'm going to do that at this point. We're at book 9. But there are definitely points in this book where it sort of lulls for me. I think in this book in particular, of all the books in the series that I've gotten up to this point, and I think a part of this is because the way that he had constructed Dust of Dreams and Crippled God. Let me block out the sun for you guys here so the lighting's better. I think a part of it was that I think because I'm so close to the end here, it's feeling that way. And the bit of enduring that I'm going to be doing at least in this back portion, the back like between 60 and 90%, 60 and 95% in that range is usually the last two books, Toll and this one that Reaper's Gale. I had that experience as well, but I am enjoying this book. I sort of like what we're seeing as we get to the end here and the build-up and this convergence and the different parties that we're seeing come together by way of how they are coming together. It's very interesting and intriguing, and I want to see where this is going. I just have to admit, like this is my second favorite series, by the way. And here at book 9, I definitely hit a point where I'm just like, man, I really just want to see where this is going. And a part of that is definitely excitement. So we're here. Before I talk about that, let's talk about Conan the Cimmerian. I read The God and the Bull, the short story, the second short story in this collection, or third short story in this collection. Actually, I read the second one as well, which was The Frost Giant's Daughter. But I think I talked about that last week. But yes, God and the Bull. Now we start to see a version of Conan that is relatively the indomitable Conan at the end of this short story leaves us with sort of this eerie feeling, which I thought was really, really cool. Again, how Robert E. Howard constructed that. And I'm really excited to see and read the rest of these. We're reading this with the Book Street Boys. You guys can go over to that Discord. It is in the description below, and you can find it there. Join. We chat in the general chat. And there's a bunch of other discussions going on over there, including a Conan discussion. It's a good time over there. So I'm at a point where I need your guys' help in what I'm reading next. And I'm hoping you guys are at this point in the video because I'm looking forward to your assistance here. Okay. We have Dust of Dreams I'm finishing up. So now, do I just run into Crippled God? Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, get into Empire Dawn, finish the Empire of the Vampire trilogy. Option 3, put them all below the books here. Hold on. Option 3, we have Cry Havoc by Jack Carr, sort of escaped the fantasy genre for a little bit. His most recent release. I'm caught up in that series. That feels good, relatively. And then we have 2 options. I go The Ice and then into Crippled God, or one of the other books. Or I go The Ice and then Of Empires and Dust, which I know Jake from Nerd Level Rising is reading here soon, and I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. And I also have the Ryan Cahill signing at the end of the month. So either way, I'm confident going to Ryan Cahill signing without having read these 2 puppies, but I am looking forward to continuing the series. And Of Empires and Dust is Ryan Cahill's the book he's most proud of. So I'm really intrigued to read that. I'm just genuinely curious as to what you guys think I should get into. Do you think I should finish Malaz in the Book of the Fallen? Do you think I should just get into Crippled God after reading Dust of Dreams? Or do I give myself a little bit of a break? Also, there's What Blood Remembers by William. Oh, shoot. I did this again. I should have gotten his name before getting on here. I'm so sorry, William. They're doing over on the Cripple Pod, they're doing a read-through of Malaz, and I think Will's reading through it for the first time, which is really cool. What Blood Remembers is, I think, a fantasy western, I think, and that is one also that I am considering reading. So let me know what you guys think I should get into, or if I should just finish up Malaz and Book of the Fallen. Now, let's get into my pickups this past week, and I don't know if my head is going to be cut off in this video. I hope not. I got Don Quixote. Also, I'm listening to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That is one that I need to read and get done and finish, and I'm doing that one on audio. And so I'm going to start doing that one doing it more. I picked up Don Quixote, this puppy here, this one, somebody I know said it was their favorite, and so I need to read it. Need to at some point. I don't know when, but I might start soon. We have the Elric Saga Volume 3. I showed you guys this last week, but because the other two came in the mail, I wanted to show you guys the White Wolf again. We got Stormbringer, the second volume of the Elric of Menimine collection. I actually am curious. I freaking love these covers. They're so the classic feel of it. My gosh. I actually am curious if anyone knows in the description, in the comments below, if you know the Elric of Menimine reading order, if there's a way I should go about reading it that isn't just through the volumes and then through these, because I got these comics as well, which I am very curious to read, the Elric volumes here, which I think are very sick. I got them obviously because they're freaking, look at this artwork. Are you kidding me? Come on. So that was my pickups. Now let's talk quickly about the Mercy Seals of Fate update. I am done with the copy edits, everybody. They are complete, and I'm very much looking forward to getting this book in your guys' hands. We are with Abel Montero right now, who is the author of The Crimson Fire, which did win the Fan-Fi Addict debut fantasy indie of the year. So go give Abel Montero his flowers. Not only is he an incredible formatter, but he's an incredible author. And we are working on formatting Mercy Seals of Fate currently for advanced reader copies. The digital ones will be done, and then we're going to ramp out the physical ones for the giveaways, which will be starting next week. I'm gonna start at least initiating the giveaway for you guys, so you can hop on board there, and we're gonna figure out the shipping process with everything. Again, we're not doing the signed versions this time, just for sake of time. I'd have to wait for them to come in, and then I'd have to package them, mail them. So we're just going to get them directly to you guys with fast printing. I'm gonna prioritize those prints for the people winning the giveaways. So that'll be how we're conducting the giveaways this time. It'll be a little different. It'll be direct to you instead of signed, unfortunately. But if I ever meet you, I am happy to sign them. Ever. But I'm going to put a list out there as well. That'll be available on my website. You guys can go to ChanceDillonAuthor.com. Check out the website. We got the newsletter there. First 4 chapters of Mercy Tears of the Fallen is on there, as well as the Blood Rebellion short story for free. It's like 50 some odd pages of content, maybe more, for you guys to check out of the Mercy universe. And then also there's a bunch of updates on there. We have a video from Maxwell Earp that was highlighted. It is this the next best thing in fantasy, or the next big thing in fantasy? I'm going to link that video below. I'm so stoked that Maxwell took the time to make it, and grateful that he did. And I know he's on the editorial team, but if you guys watch that video, it's actually one of the better spoiler-free reviews of a series that I've seen, especially being that we're talking about the first part of a series, because he's read books 1 and 2. So if you're curious and you want spoiler-free thoughts on Mercy, you haven't quite gotten on board yet, go check out that video. It'll answer the question as to whether this series is for you. Also, we got some art pieces that are coming into the works. My Runeborn members over on Patreon got a sneak peek of the piece we're doing with Robert Chotia. I'm going to put up an Andrew Molesky sneak peek probably tomorrow for Runeborn members alone, and then the final piece will be up before we announce it publicly on Instagram. I just wanted to give the Runeborn members kind of a sneak peek into what we're doing, because I probably am not going to do the month lead time because the book is coming out soon, so we're going to announce what the naked hardcover art piece is. I might have my Patreons vote for it, depending on how that goes. Everybody over on my Patreon might vote, but I am going to also link in my newsletter this week that I'm going to do tonight an interview I did with the Indie Fantasy Club, which was a great conversation, and I'm really stoked that we had it. We dove into the marketing a lot. So if you are someone who is interested in getting into writing or becoming an author, that conversation, we do a lot. I'll link that in the video in the description below as well. We do a lot of conversing about that. So yeah, we're also running a 99-cent sale for pre-orders on Mercy Seals of Fate, and Mercy Tears of the Fallen is available for 99 cents, the ebook. You guys can go over on Amazon and check that out. Other than that, guys, those are the writing updates. I'm going to do my quick update over for the Instagrams and TikToks, because that is a thing nowadays. TikTok Instagrams. All right. Secret Life of Addie LaRue. Got to read that one. Don Quixote. That's that. All right, everybody.